Alrighty guys, welcome back to the best investing money management channel on YouTube. In today's video, we are going to be talking about a stock that we have not talked about in a hot minute. It is ticker symbol GME, the one and only GameStop. Now, for those of you that really don't know kind of what's been going on with GameStop, we've seen so much volatility from this stock. We've seen short squeezes, we've seen new board members, we've seen ups and downs and consolidations, and today, for the first time year to date, the stock is up 29%. We're going to be talking about kind of what's going on. Should you buy it? Should you sell it? So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys get anything in value out of this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, concerns, make sure you guys go ahead and ask them down below, and I'll get back to you guys. So kind of GameStop, what on earth is going on? So if we look at the the year-to-date chart, you will notice a couple of things, right? You'll notice ups and downs, a lot of consolidations, but overall very, very volatile, right? Meaning it goes up and down at pretty rapid rates, meaning if you hold this stock, your account swings are going to be very, very, very high. You know, if you'd have bought the stock at $17, it hit highs up here at almost $500, back down to $40, back up to $350. A lot of consolidation in that price zone, but overall, pretty much since November of 2021, we've seen this just this steady decline in price, right? If you actually go ahead and look at this trend line here, you'll notice just this natural sell-off. And that's what a lot of people were kind of worried about, like myself. But if you look at it, right, we see this pop, right here. This does have some pretty decent support, pretty much anything under about $90 a share. It established pretty good support, meaning every time it hits that price, we just see natural buying pressure there. And that's kind of one of the reasons too why we got a lot of pop from there, being up, 29%. You can see it hit it several times, and each and every time we just get natural buying pressure. And if we actually go to the year or the 1 day chart, you will just notice the stock was trading for about $90, hit highs up here at 117. So as of today, a lot of investors are pretty much loving this stock for a few catalysts coming up. The very first thing is earnings next week. We see earnings coming up. A lot of people are expecting a huge return for this past earnings. Personally, I don't see it. A lot of retail in general has been hit very, very hard with earnings. We saw Target actually fall 29%. We saw Walmart fall 30%. We saw just a ton of retail stores get obliterated by it. But mostly what a lot of investors are kind of looking for is crypto, right? Right now, GameStop officially announced their launch of their digital wallet to allow gamers and others to store, send, and receive their use of their cryptocurrencies and their GameStop NFTs. The wallet is described as pretty much like an Ethereum wallet. It will also enable transactions on GameStop's GME NFT marketplace, which is expected to launch in the second quarter of next year. So I definitely think huge news on it, causing a lot of investors that would normally invest in crypto and people that believe in that stuff to see value and pop up. So answering that question, right? Everybody wants to ask, should I buy it, right? Should I buy this stock? I definitely think, right, there is a lot of potential with GameStop, but you have to realize that there's going to be volatile. It's going to be volatile. It's going to have ups and downs, and it's going to be very, very risky. So pretty much what I would do if I were you guys is I would try to keep this under 1% of my portfolio. And I know that's not much, and I get it, right? 1% does not seem like much, but you have to realize this thing hit $203. It hit $500. Then it was trading for $90. Then it's back up to $114. So personally, I definitely think high risk, high reward. In 1% is kind of being generous, especially with this stock. The reason why I say that is because the revenue on the past couple of quarters have not been, great. They brought in about $2.5 billion, and the EPS was negative 1.86, which isn't the greatest. And if we actually go and we look at, the year, you will notice, we have that earnings, we have this earnings right here. We have this one, and as you guys can see, they're always pretty risky, I guess. Pretty risky to invest before earnings. If you look at, this past earnings right here, if you'd invested, you'd have been down. If you'd have invested in this earnings, you'd have been down. This earnings, we did see an initial spike. So for next week's, it's gonna be a toss-up whether it's gonna be good. I think with retail, with how hard it's been hit, I don't think we will see a great earnings just because of retail in general, right? Look at Walmart, announced earnings, still did better than expected, but got absolutely obliterated. But I definitely think on the crypto aspect, it's cool to see, right? It's cool to see that GameStop's trying something new, but I just keep it under 1%. Dollar cost average it, get that good average price. And that's kind of what I think you guys should do. It's a better strategy than just going heavily in it. Not to mention every action in the stock market is an overreaction. So we saw this great news. I bet you in the next couple of weeks we will see some sell-off from it. Just because of the initial pop does not mean it's going to continue. But on the flip side, we've seen this thing run up quite a bit. So who knows? But I definitely think it's going to be higher risk, higher reward play for sure, guys. So that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, concerns, ask them down below. And we will see you guys later. Remember to stay happy, stay positive, and stay safe. Take care.